This is truly a remarkable day. We are here to mark a major milestone in the quest to create the first national memorial honoring the service and the sacrifice of our nation's disabled veterans. And I want to thank each one of you for being here with us this morning. The American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial that will rise from the ground that we break today will make a very, very powerful statement.
Flash forward to 1995 when I visited my cousin at the Vietnam Memorial. As I was tracing his name, I happened to look over at a disabled veteran in a wheelchair, and helicopters were flying over, and he slumped forward. I leaned over to help him up, and I said, "Are you okay?" He said, "I'm okay." He was obviously suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. I walked to the park. As I was walking out, I saw a park ranger, and I said, "Where's the memorial for disabled vets?" And he said, "There isn't one." I said, "What do you mean there isn't one?" He got out a map. He said, "Lady, there's the Lincoln, there's the Washington, there's the Jefferson. There isn't one."
The other memorials are for a specific point in time in our country, be it the Vietnam War, World War II, Korea, you name it, where this memorial takes in all of the individuals that served our country and were disabled in some form, through that service. So this is forever. Yeah, and it will continue on forever as long as we continue to be involved in conflicts. This will still represent those veterans into the future that become disabled.
It took me 5 months to reach Secretary Jesse Brown, Secretary of the Veterans Affairs. He finally got on the phone, and I almost forgot what I was going to ask him. I said, "Secretary Brown, how come there's no memorial in Washington for disabled vets?" He said, "That's a good question." And I couldn't believe it. I said, "Will you help me?" He said, "I will." And that's how this whole thing, he introduced me to Art Wilson, the National Adjutant of the DAV. And here we are today, 12 years later.
I had the greatest experience with the DAV as well as the other service organizations. They helped me out, directed me in toward how to get my claim started and what to do from that point on. Disabled American Veteran was there for me then, and they're there for me now.
Well, the American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial is going to be the first permanent tribute to the sacrifices of our disabled veterans. We have over 3 million disabled veterans, living disabled veterans in this country. Many, many more over the years have sacrificed, parts of their bodies, their minds, in service to our country, being injured in war and then having to live with those disabilities for the rest of their life. And there's never been anything to really honor those sacrifices. We have, clearly we have many, many memorials here in Washington, D.C. that pay tribute to the fallen heroes from various wars, but there's something that connects all these veterans together, the Disabled for Life Memorial, and that's they've served in many, many wars throughout the years, going back, the living veterans that we have go back to World War II and beyond, and they've had to, live with the scars of those battles for all those years. And I think this particular memorial, finally, after all this time, to pay tribute to what they've done and what they've given to our country is long overdue, and it's going to be most appreciated.